They're beating the system and saving big money. More and more smokers across our state are avoiding most of those costly taxes.
Now, this is a popular practice, but is it legal? Chief Correspondent Joe Shortsleeve explains that depends on who you ask.
This is the 2-ounce bag that we sell for $5.95 that people can make approximately 40 cigarettes with.
At those prices, smokers like Paul Nisowitz are all too happy to roll their own cigarettes in these small machines.
If I were to buy my brand of choice, it would cost me $16 and change, whereas this is costing me $6 and change.
How is the roll-your-own cigarette business these days?
Booming, booming. People are looking for any way they can to save some money.
Tony Marino supplies these roll-your-own machines to small stores. He says tax laws allow smokers to forego all the heavy taxes on cigarettes if they roll their own and don't buy ones that are, quote, manufactured. He doesn't doubt for a second this is all legal. Would you agree that you're operating in a loophole?
I agree that, that there's a law on the books that a lot of people were not aware of, and that the more the public becomes aware of it, the more they're taking advantage of it.
While Tony's machines make one cigarette at a time, we found stores with much larger contraptions spitting out cartons worth of cigarettes in just minutes. The price? About 1/3 of what you'd pay for traditional smokes, and that's costing the state big time. What's the tax liability, say, in Massachusetts?
The tax liability in Massachusetts is $24.90 per carton of cigarettes manufactured. I would estimate that at least 500,000 cartons, so the state is missing out on $13 million.
And the feds are missing out on? $5 million.
That's correct.
This is a willful attempt to avoid a tax.
State Senator James Timilty is the chairman of the Revenue Committee.
We should shut them down.
How do you do that?
I think that the Attorney General and the Department of Revenue have the tools. It's a constitutional issue when it comes right down to it. Taxes have to be enforced and assessed uniformly through the Commonwealth.
Lost state tax revenue, of course, is a big deal here on Beacon Hill. But public health experts say the consequences of cheaper cigarettes can literally be deadly.
Youth are the most price-sensitive group. And so for every increase, 10% increase in the price of tobacco, we know that there's a 7% decrease in consumption, and youth will find these cheap products.
With blatant advertising, they're not hard to find. For now. Joe Shortsleeve, WBZ News.